I kind of get why they did the nerf, because granted, nobody's using any other upgrades anymore. But I feel like when they got rid of an entire tier out of the Phoenix store, that kind of just makes it so you're not getting as many.
Meth fumes rising, poison in the air. Eyes wide open, can't be unprepared. Dark alleys, whisper shadows come alive. Battle through the madness just to survive. Meth fumes rising, poison in the air. Eyes wide open, can't be unprepared. Dark alleys, whisper shadows come alive. Battle through the madness just to survive.
Say something.
Booga booga. Sing some. Dim some.
Okay. I think it's good. Trying to get I have music in the background. I'm trying to get it in line with everything else so it's not overwhelming anything, but it's loud enough to be there during those dead times, so there's not like silence and just gameplay sounds. Okay. So, am I to assume that there is not a whole lot of people on right now?
Yeah, it's definitely been kind of a dead couple days. I mean, some people have started to come back and just kind of put up with it. But
yeah, all my endeavors are on the ground.
Fun time.
Let's see, I got Borg, Arthropods, and Zenkethi. And I still have to do binary circuit for the universal. I kind of want to re-roll that Zenkethi one though.
Zenkethi on the ground, that's easy though.
Alright.
Do the mission of science importance. When you reach the checkpoint for adamant, there's a section on the ground where you can fight over 200 of them.
Wait, what episode? Hold on.
Of Science Importance. It's in New Frontier.
Second.
The Lucari have discovered some unusual activity in an unexplored.
And on some other news, I did get off my lazy butt and finally made my cars.
Oh, nice.
I did a test with gravity well, it's kind of hilarious. 50% of the damage from gravity well is actually warp core breaches.
Well, that do you have it? The Lucari are just ahead and eager to begin the search.
It's good to see you.
Proto-matter is the weapon of a coward, but we respect its power.
Proto-matter can also be quite beneficial, General, when used properly.
Funny enough, one of the songs playing right now is Draenor versus Zenkethi. I figured out how to do a playlist inside of Open Broadcaster from VLC, and then it displays like the song name and who it's by on the stream. I also have my avatar. It opens and shuts its mouth when I'm talking. It's kind of cool. Seems like the graphics are sharper in the game for some reason.
They use the moon as a test site for the weapon.
I'm wondering if they tweaked something else and they just didn't tell us, but we also were missing patch notes.
It was a poor choice. Why scour a world already devoid of life?
They patched the profanity filter. They gave us patch notes up
like
I want to say it's like the patch they did yesterday. There are no patch notes. I'm like, WTF, guys.
I ended up replacing that 4th song in the Stowe playlist, the one about the vault. I just didn't like the song. It was just kind of really, I don't know, wasn't the best. So I made a new one to replace it.
Another uninhabited moon, but one quite different from the first. What is the pattern?
This makes no sense. There is no tactical pattern to these attacks. There must be a reason, though.
Let's figure this out quickly before more lives are lost.
Yeah, like the light reflections and everything on the ship are just like super crisp for some reason.
They did rework ESD.
Oh, so maybe they touched up the textures and stuff.
Well, the outside looks all right.
Well, I mean, like in the game.
Graphics card rev up in this game.
Well, I mean, like in the game in general, when they were doing that, they could have touched up the graphics. I'll have to go check out ESD.
The internal lighting is borked. As I understand, it's supposed to be like way too bright in certain sections. I just went there once and I was like, man, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Scanning. The probe we... I'm detecting... I suppose you have some...
There has been a
storm, the truth can't hide. Faces twisted, shadows in the dark. Ritual cleanses, leave some mark.
Our scan...
around 50. This is all that is left of a Sincanian vessel. It appears the aliens, perhaps they are...
I'm receiving a distress call. It's very faint. I'm sending you the coordinates.
What can I... There might be some...
Warriors pass, spirits broken wide.
prepared. By all the gods, someone heard the signal. I'm saved.
I thought no one would come. Thank you, strangers. Thank you.
Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you.
Thank you again. May we seek asylum among your kind? Please, we don't have anywhere else to go.
I've confirmed the...
It is top. Whatever the thing. Zinketli warships! Red alert! Alliance rescue to battle. Fight! Fight! Good battle. Well fought. The honor of victory is ours. Your weapon. The Kaon particle traces lead into the valley ahead of us.
Oh, I see. They followed the waterfall. The rocks here are causing a lot of interference. We should take another set of scans to get our bearings.
Zinketli!
They're big and angry.
We now walk the path of violence. So be it. Attack! Come, Zinketli. See our true warrior fighters. You will not stop us.
Legendary clerics.
So, there are some Zinketli with a taste for battle. Good.
Scans indicate they took the path to the east.
I'm gonna grind out a
Why
couple more
would they destroy
bean banks for the
entire
front.
planets?
And then I have some EPS isomags, but I think I'm just gonna fork out the money.
They must
for the
find some
plasma.
tactical advantage in these actions, for some reason.
I'm reading Zinketli life signs ahead. They're waiting for us.
Ah, good. we will meet them in glorious battle.
Yeah, I noticed that. Hey,
oh my glove.
Oh my god.
You noticed
that I have better luck with my weapon flavor ISOs and one EPS ISO.
Oh, okay, cool.
Did notice after Tuesday, though, I was able to re-engineer 2 warp cores in my Gemidar. Apparently, this seems to be those specific warp cores. Everybody else seems to be SOL.
They are using delaying.
Oh my
But
goodness.
We must get it close.
It's like, come on, guys,
The
how
path
hard should
continues
it be to
down from
copy
here.
and paste
The
that
protomatter bomb is
re-engineer
still
code
ahead of
to
us.
every other warp
The
core in
chaos
the
levels
game?
are
Come on.
rising. We're getting closer to the
I,
protomatter bomb.
I was sleeping. Hello, you people.
You've logged on to Stove?
I did. You just now, yes. Hi. How y'all doing?
We're playing the new Switch 2.
I'm gonna attack.
I think the warp core editing is database related too, because it's probably a flag that's not getting turned on.
They fight like cornered rabbit cars. I can smell their fear.
There, just ahead. I see guards.
I did re-engineer warp cores and trucks. I could die having one.
So I went back in here and I sent you the screenshot. So yeah, it's just the freaking direct on April 2nd.
The trail end.
I'm reading a move swiftly, and we can take them by surprise.
I'm sorry. Did Ahmed tell you my frustration about the Nintendo trailer?
Mm-mm.
Look.
Oh. Well, it was like very lack of information-esque. Like there was no words.
They only left.
And it was a pretty trailer showing how the original and how it transformed into the new one, and they made it thinner and that's nicer and bigger, and because we all want bigger screens, and that's cool. I'm not saying it was a bad trailer, but it was just like switch to 2025, and then it was just like 4, 2, 2025.
Morrison Kathy. Defender Lakari.
And not even the release stages. Well, here's a day we're going to talk about it. Cool.
Yeah, so, and it's not very clear, and I just deducted that from the trailer. I was like, I think they need this, and then I clicked on the link that was on their official YouTube site, that has the trailer on it, and then towards the bottom of the page it says tune in or come back and watch the Nintendo Direct on April 2nd, 2025. Find out further details. But it doesn't say that in the trailer. You just have to kind of infer that because there are no words and there's no words written about it. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I mean,
Yes.
It doesn't to me, but it is frustrating to me. The trailer was frustrating to me. I don't know. It just frustrated me. I was a little upset. Maybe I overreacted, but it just frustrated me. You're like, maybe.
Sorry, I'm killing Zenkethi right now for my endeavor.
Turtle murderer.
Guess you
Dinosaur
found
soup.
out the sad truth of
Yeah, I fixed my loadout, and I'm just not gonna change ships or change loadouts till they fix it.
Highland Beta is shut down. Highland Gamma is down. We're all clear.
I don't know. Did y'all want to run any random stuff while I have this thing turned on?
Hitting is not around. I'm going to revoke your holodeck time.
No, we can't do that. We're on the holiday.
While you're in there, what I'll do is I'll come over and I'll just unplug the power cable. And all you'll hear is this mischievous cackle.
Did I misspell nap wrong? Can you spell nap? Can you be nap?
Highland Gamma is down. We're all clear.
Are you sure you're awake?
It's done.
Word. We do not.
I said from a nap, not own the nap.
Don't say it.
Oh, the friend, he's getting sick as a dog. The dog was sick. Oof. Oof.
Let them. You may be right.
I think we...
Chasing shadow silence are the checks. Faces blurred in the dim lit fog. Courage bends, but won't ever clog.
Oh. He's like, were you only on this side of the world? Is that why you just took a nap and woke up at 10 p.m.? Whatever.
Send him a link to the Stowe homepage.
Hey.
And we'll get him
I
indoctrinated.
am on Christian time. And to be clear, Christian is my first name. And I mean, it was religion.
And I mean, since you want to be a quitter, I'm gonna have to change your last name to Bale.
No, that's not how that works.
Rahir says the rod is
did get a good laugh at you the first time I told you that joke.
You did, but you did.
There's this wonderful invention called Coca-Cola.
I know, but I have to consume it, Amy. I'm in the process. I had a couple of sips. I have to consume it.
Okay, so
it doesn't. I don't have it on IV. I'm not shooting it up like heroin. I'm not. It's not a. Goodness, it takes a minute. I still don't have an invite yet. What are you doing over there?
I'm finishing up
your
mission.
thumbs?
I'm working on my third and fourth caustic plasma beams.
Oh, well, as you would have been on point, you would have already been ready. Sometimes I logged in and you like just popped it up. Before I even get into Discord.
It's pretty synonymous that, you know, when you log on, if you log on to Rampage.
Where am I going? I'm like, let's play together. Otherwise, why am I here? No. That's how I feel. I'm sorry. I do like to hang out and just talk, obviously, too, but...
And distract some of us with anime. I missed Binary Circuit yesterday.
I introduced anime. Do you watch any anime, Shamira, or no?
Ever wondered how to bind keyboard keys to your gamepad buttons? The answer lies within a nifty tool called XPad 1, available from the Microsoft Store. With this clever piece of software...
So not a weeb. Like, weebs are like, you're not a weeb, and I'm like, I know. I just watched like 5 of them. That's... I don't have time to watch all of them.
Usually every couple of years, it's time for a Dragon Ball binge, and there goes, you know, a couple months through all 14 seasons.
Yes. Good night. Yeah. We'll talk about Dynama, whatever it's called. It's alright. It's not bad. It's just like a refresh GT. Like, we're not... Do you know what I love? People who want to argue the lore of a show with the author. The audacity. like, it would be different if you... Okay, so granted, Yoritomo did pass away. Sad days. The goat is dead. It was the sad days. May he rest in peace. You know. By the way, in case you didn't know what goat meant, like me, it means greatest of all time. I was like, why do people keep saying, he's the goat? I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, I'm like, I gotta take it back, because I know they're not talking about, like, man, like, you know, that's like, you know? And I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, Lucifer's symbol? What? Confused. No, one of his symbols. But anyways, oh, fun fact, did you know horns were actually, originally, before they became acquainted to Lucifer, they were originally depicted for actually fidelity. Who knew, right? Yeah, you know, well, plus, Lucifer doesn't have horns anyway. Made up crap.
I suppose hence the term you're horny.
Maybe.
It's a good, man, I lost the words. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Deduction, I guess? Correlation?
Stick around the mission one more time. The Threadwill's demanding rampages.
I don't have long. I still have to work tomorrow. I'm just testing out my new stream to YouTube.
I also have to work tomorrow, but I've been off Wednesday because Wednesday is my birthday. That's why I was off on Wednesday. Yeah, happy birthday to me.
You had your birthday?
Well, Wednesday was my birthday. Yeah.
Happy belated birthday.
Both had your birthday. You know, like, of all the famous days to be born on and stuff like that, I kind of like January the 15th because like, I don't know, I'm just like, it totally fits my MO, right? Because I would totally be like, why don't you like someone just because the color of their skin? And I was like, you know. And most of the time, people are like that is because, like, just they've had really bad experiences with people of said color, of skin tone. And I'm not saying that's okay, or I'm not saying it's justified, but
yeah,
like,
but it's
you
understand.
It makes sense. Yeah, like, it's like a reason, right? It's not just like blind, you know. And hey, if almost every interaction, and I mean, this person told me about what happened to him, and
well,
I was like, well, that totally makes sense,
The they call themselves the conservative twins, but they're the Hodge twins. They have both channels.
Yeah, those two black boys, they're so funny.
Yeah. Well, they did a video because there was like an incident that happened at an airline. I forget where it was. I think it was maybe near Seattle or something. Anyway, this black dude was traveling home, and he had from the holidays, and he had some stuff in his carry-on, and he left it on the counter and got on his flight. And instead of informing him, these three black ladies, instead of informing him that he left his bag there, they like took it and like rifled through it, threw out a bunch of his stuff, pocketed some of his stuff, and then threw the bag in the garbage, and then like tried to hide it. And it was all caught on camera.
Oh my god.
So like yeah. And they're like, and the Hodge twins were like, it's the usual suspects. He's like, this is why people have, think the way they do, because of your actions. It's not because of your skin color, but it's, just their actions, how they act.
Right. No, it's true. And I'm not, yeah, no, that's absolutely true. It's because of poor decisions.
Yes.
That people have made, And I totally get that too. Like, being as like, even though like I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, it's considered a minority as far as like the rest of the world is, as the rest of the world as a whole. Even though we're like, the fastest growing Christian religion in the world, we have been for decades. Our numbers continue to rise. Other religions, Christian religions and religions in general, continue to decline. But anyways, so I get like on the minority thing, and I get like some people's like, oh, they've had some, like, and so like we have some of the things that other church members have said to some people have like infuriated me to like 9,000, because like it's like not even close to being like Christ-like, right? And two, did we already pop? Did we pop?
When I get us, now that I have a second to speak, Chimera, let me know when your endeavors are done. I'll queue us for binary circuit.
I just got.
Cool. And so basically, yeah, like they're just like not acting like they believe, or they're getting upset, or they're getting arguments, or it was just like poor representation, or whatever the case may be, right? And I get no one's perfect, and everyone makes mistakes, and I understand that, but and I understand that everyone's at different levels too. Like, I'm really understanding when it comes to all that kind of stuff too, but like at the same time, I just feel like look, if you can't be nice to someone and you believe in Jesus Christ, and you can't be nice and kind to someone, like, you're missing like everything that he like ever taught. All right. Everything. Like, and so I don't know, it frustrates me. It just really frustrates me. Sorry. It's like my cousin, for example, like, she's not a member of the church. Most of her family though is. She's not, and her mom's not, and her dad wasn't. Like, her dad didn't believe in God. Her mom like believed in God, but like didn't, practice really any religion. And she ended up marrying a member of the church, and he's a good guy. I mean, he's not he doesn't actively go to church. Like, he had bad experiences, and like, they pressured him about going on a mission and all that stuff, and so like he just had a bad experience too with a lot of members of the church, unfortunately. And so like whenever they got married, because like we're counseled to marry members of our own faith for obvious reasons, right? It just makes everything easier, and then we can get more into depth later, but that's just easy. It just makes things easier, right, in a marriage. And so he's not active, but he's still a member of the church, and Christy's not active, and but yeah, basically his dad, or I don't know if it was his actual dad or his stepdad, but it's basically the one who raised him, right? So it's just pretty much his dad. And he's, I guess, somewhat active, or I mean, he may be active, but it was just like they told the other kids, like, in the family, like, oh, well, they're no longer part of this family anymore. And I was like, what? And that just like totally, okay, first off, like, we're not even counseled to treat people like that, even if they like turn away from the teachings of the gospel in any way, shape, or form. And like, A, we're not counseled to treat people like that. B, it's not true, it's not doctrinally correct. And 3, our doctrine like plainly states that like we cannot be saved without our like progenitors and our ancestry and like a whole bunch of everything, because like I don't know, it's kind of technical and stuff, but it's like the hearts of the fathers to the children, the hearts of the children to the fathers, and like, like basically Christ is going to present the entire human family to the Father at the last day, and like we all have to be saved, and etc. For that to happen, and so eventually we all will be. But what I'm trying to say is like it's even like not accurate with the doctrine in which we believe. Do you know what I mean? Like, and so that was just really frustrating. That was just like a whole frustrating experience. And so for him to have such a bad experience, and then for his like dad, or pretty much the person who like is his dad, you know, even if it is his stepdad, like the one who raised him, like say that to the other kids, it was just not good. Do you know what I mean? And then for that to get back to him, I'm like, what is the matter with people? Who do they think they are? Like, sorry.
Clear them now.
Sorry.
You know, Amy,
I just get frustrated because like the sword has never been ours to swing. Like, but anyways, okay, I'm off my soapbox. I apologize.
Well, I was just gonna say, Amy, we could queue for a private of this, can't we?
I wish.
Oh, this is the 5-5 person, right? Or no, this is not binary circuit. Is that what this is?
Yeah, binary circuit is the 5-5. I don't even think it's here. Yeah, it's not here in the list.
Yeah, because you're gonna have a total of 10 people.
Yeah, I queued for all 3, normal, advanced, elite.
Damn it.
Help me get out of bed. No.
It's because it's the last day, isn't it? To do it. Chimera, you're logged on in the wrong part of the remainder of the... Oh my gosh, map up!
No, I canceled it and it's like, fuck it, let's hit the random button.
Oh.
It's okay.
Like, I am dying to try to jump across the gap again. I haven't done that in a while.
What's the gap?
That gap that you and Albie were struggling with, I can jump across the entire thing.
Oh my gosh. What, with that sword?
No, these legs. Colossus' beautiful long legs.
Well, I don't understand. Like, I tried to send my orbital whatever over there, right? My orbital chasing beam, and it wouldn't go all the way over there. Just got caught.
There is a subspace folded transporter thing that you can buy off the exchange, and that is the easiest, simplest way to get across the entire thing.
Can't wait till I get paid. I think. I hope that sale's still happening tomorrow. Man, if they cancel that sale, I'm gonna be furious. I'm gonna be so furious. I'm gonna be like. Anyways, sorry.
Listen up. The war.
Alright, Parse is on.
The Jim Hadar boat, like that little legendary pack, is
Here they come.
For like $58. Let's go!
2 days, 14 hours.
Oh, that's right. Chimera's here. I might as well just fly around. I'm kidding. I invite her. When you're not here though, and we go into like a more difficult. Did you tell him about our freaking cure? 1 minute and 14-second cure, all from like one guy. Oh, my goodness.
He just basically looked at things and they just killed over dead. Basically was hitting like one transformer and like the 4 nanite generators, and they all just blew up simultaneously.
Yeah, like it was insane. I was like, he has the Voyager technology. My, be one of those people. Where? Where can I find it? Where is it? So the Lucari, I guess, space set has like a jump thing. That's kind of cool. And when you jump, you get like a bunch of temporary hit points. Also kind of cool, right?
It'll break you out of holds, though, sadly.
It does that? I was gonna ask Anya, is this how you do it?
For that, you want the ugliest ship, in your opinion.
Okay,
and you just want the console, though.
Oh.
Is that Tier 3 Stargazer that is absolutely beautiful and stunning. That is the console I use to break out of holes with like my Corvette and I start running down the trench.
You really don't think that is beautiful?
I do. I'm an old-fashioned individual.
Doesn't mean you have to have like architecture.
Reading some
heavy part of Chernobyl. Really?
Chernobyl or Chernobyl?
Chernobyl? The worst nuclear accident in human history?
Oh my gosh. Isn't that good?
I hope that you know what Chernobyl is beyond my brief explanation.
I was like, oh yeah, that thing.
I honestly think that's what bankrupted the Soviet Union.
Wouldn't be surprised.
We did get Tetris out of that, surprisingly.
Was it a video game?
Yeah. Because of how much money the Soviet Union was spending to clean up Chernobyl, they started licensing out technology, and one of the things they licensed out was Tetris. Browsing YouTube, we came across this history of Tetris video. I'm like, well, that sounds interesting. And I'm like,
hey, that's where I watched one too.
I was like, wait, why is it an hour long?
There's a couple of good ones on Half-Life.
It had just about everything. Freaking political intrigue, espionage, all these different shenanigans that people are trying to pull. Apparently the first guy to get his rights on Tetris apparently started sub-licensing it. He wasn't supposed to be doing that. The ending was pretty good though. The guy basically goes to the Soviet Union. He's basically a fresh out of college programmer. And like 2 other people were going for like the rights to Tetris. And this all this guy ends up walking away with the rights.
Wow.
Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
Yeah, there's a channel I like watching too, or he hasn't done a video in a while, but it's called Ahoy.
Here come the Klingon battleships.
And he does like all kinds of informative documentaries on different things. Like the one that I enjoyed the most was about that Polybus game. They used to like it's supposedly was an arcade game, but it never existed. Like people remember it, but it never existed. That was a good one.
I've heard of that, but the name anyway, the Polybius or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Well, there's a game that they say never existed, but like really existed.
People remember playing it and remember the arcade box, but it actually never existed. It's kind of weird.
What? Well, how does that work?
Well, they call it a Mandela. Yeah, they call it the Mandela effect, but it's like, it's just so weird because okay, if it's just, why would one person, or not one person, why would multiple people misremember the same thing?
There's some Men in Black, like, mind wiping going on. They all went in the grid and forgot. Everyone took it away. when people were jamming
Well, that's just like people remember Berenstein spelled differently.
This is my Jim Hadar character. In case you remember, or if anyone. Just saying. It's just.
That'll hold them off for now.
May or may not be.
I don't know how much longer we can keep up with this kind of war. Today was a good one. At least there will be a tomorrow.
I like the D6 Odyssey ships. I do. But, like, I don't. Well, I like their design.
I'm afraid to stick around for another one. It might take forever to queue.
That was just because.
That is the parse.
Yeah, that was just because we queued up for that map that no one was queuing for. At least that's what I assumed.
Yeah, like I queued originally. I had us queued for all 3 binary circuits.
Hey, map pop.
Well, at least I'm doing more damage than I thought I was doing. I thought I was actually doing worse.
I'm pretty sure I'm doing really bad damage.
Just have to remember to keep wiping the combat log. I think after a couple of them, I start getting screwy numbers.
Right.
The situation there's more begin.
Well,
yeah, this map. 1 minute and 14 seconds. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm only at Endeavor 123 in my Endeavors. At one point, whenever I get all of my power transfer skills, I can get rid of my EPS ISO probably, and then put another damage ISO in there.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Got additional data is available.
Okay, matron, I wanted to shoot things too, but I can't. I only hear food.
There's a peanut butter M&M's. So good. So good. It's okay.
Matron doesn't do a ton of damage. I'll know when I finish the parts.
How rude, Tractor Beanie. That is not allowed. It's not allowed. What are you thinking? Crazy man.
Oh, missed a sphere.
Sensors confirm that the transport conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted.
If you don't want to paste it, you can just tell us.
Yeah, I'm getting mixed already.
Oh,
the last two are mixed together.
There's used to be this other stow parser that I was using that was pretty good.
The app? ACT?
Yeah, there used to be two apps.
What are the app? ACT? Or is it ACT?
Yeah, I don't understand why it's doing this. Yeah, because it says Defense of Starbase 1, but it also lists the assimilators, the Borg cube.
Yeah. I also have like a bind set up that I think I put in there that it clears out the combat log when you turn it on.
Cool.
Let me see here.
I'm thinking if ISOMAGs is the ticket, I probably need to rework all my Connies with ISOMAGs.
Yeah. And like I said, if you do your damage flavor, a lot of those, along with the protomatters in the same flavor, you will do a lot of damage. Because I've been experimenting with every kind of combination of them, trying to get my output, and this really, really boosted it.
I did find out there's a console comes on one of the Deridexes. It +5 to all max all subsystems. It actually says in the tooltip that it does not stack, but it is stacking. So, I'm wondering if I could start working that in like the science slots or something. More power.
Welcome to Pariah 3. I'm Lieutenant John Van...
The only thing I don't like about running my song playlist through OBS is I can't just pick a song, because I have a specific song that I made for this mission that complains about him talking too much.
Shut up, Vanderveer. Don't give a crap about your career. Sucks about melee. Never hold a candle. An energy weapon bill. DPS wise.
Fire in the hole! Obstacle clear.
If you had Excalibur or a lightsaber,
I have the Emperor's Sword. But it's only 1/3 as powerful as my legs.
What's that, dude? Missed it.
Alright, I'll be lazy and use my Type 1 phaser.
Why are you being lazy?
Kind of a pain in the neck to run around and kick things sometimes.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, this is not the one. It's the next map. Oops.
No, not the one. Stop this now. Not the one.
You know the one where like you just like run, drop down into the next one, you can just like move all those. That's what I always do. What's that, dude?
Trying to fight the group down there by yourself is a good benchmark sometimes. Damn you, John Leguizamo up there in the sky.
Oh, I can't get it. Can't even target that one.
You gotta move away from him and eventually. There we go. NPCs do that, they just phase through matter.
Fire in the hole!
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Scans show that we need to jump down this narrow fissure in the rock. Be careful.
This is the one I'm talking about. You just like run to the other edge, just drop down. You're going Damien again.
I do enjoy this gravity defying drop kick though. It's pretty fast.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
According to our scans, there's a tunnel under us. Give me a moment, I'll clear a path.
Where is it? No wonder you're a sucky explosives expert. You're tactical.
Watch that first step.
Ooh.
And we're here.
These are good. Explosive expert engineer.
Engineers, yeah. Mines, you have bombs. You can set everybody up to bomb.
I think I... Cover me!
Yeah, all these buffs going. This phaser's now pretty good. 864 DPS. My legs are 1400.
I really like the Babu anti-tank card. Refracting.
Makes me happy. It makes you sappy. Yeah. It makes you slappy.
This is it. The spawn. This is it. The center of the hive.
No one cares, Vanderveer. Now the parser's just messing with me.
What I like to demonstrate. Where it does stuff.
Ah, okay, here we go.
Why?
Okay. I need to go to bed. I will be on tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Alright, there's the parser.
Why am I always the last one?
You're not. Krieger was below you.
But I'm usually the last one.
Nice. Yeah, my ground needs more work.
Doubtful if you're using the green stuff. The only thing that could possibly be better than that is the Rising and Summer stuff. Since that's out of season, that's going to be a very expensive build right now.
Right, but I mean, I like I said, I'm only at 123 in my endeavors, so I'm sure there's a lot of ground stuff I'm missing.
Well, I mean, you should always pick the ground endeavors before the space endeavors.
Why? Why? Well, it's just random. You can't, like...
I did pick speed this time, though, when I completed my endeavors today and got a point. Ground speed.
Oh. That's nice.
Okay. Good night, fellas.
Good night.
Ever wondered how to bind keyboard keys to your gamepad buttons? The answer lies within a nifty tool called XPad 1, available from the Microsoft Store. With this clever piece of software, you can not only bind your keyboard keys to gamepad buttons, but also control your mouse with the analog sticks. To kick things off, you'll need to create a game profile. This may sound technical, but it's as easy as pressing two buttons at the same time. Within any game, press the guide button and the start menu button simultaneously. Voila! You've just created a game profile. Now, the real magic begins. It's time to bind a keyboard key. The process is straightforward. Press and hold the guide button for 2.5 seconds. Don't worry about timing it perfectly because you'll hear a prompt. Next, press the desired keyboard key you want to bind to the selected gamepad button. And that's it. You've successfully bound a keyboard key to a gamepad button. If during the key binding you change your mind, after you have selected a gamepad button, you can press a different gamepad button and bind to the newly chosen button instead. At any time during the key bind process, you can cancel the key binding by simply pressing the selected gamepad button a second time, or press it twice if you have only started the binding process and have not selected a button yet. But remember, practice makes perfect. The more you use XPad 1, the more intuitive it becomes. This software is designed to be easy to use but also powerful, giving you the ability to customize your gaming experience to suit your playstyle. So, why not give XPad 1 a whirl? It's a game changer, quite literally. Whether you're a seasoned gamer looking to switch things up, or a newbie trying to find your footing, this tool can make a world of difference. Bind your keyboard keys to your gamepad buttons, control your mouse with the analog sticks, and take your gaming to the next level. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Dive in, experiment, and see what XPad 1 can do for you. After all, the only limit is your imagination. Happy gaming.